This is my old Kenmore dishwasher that finally broke. And in this video, I'll show you how to replace a dishwasher. So let's get started. Step 1. Before doing anything, turn off the water supply under the sink. It's the one that goes to the dishwasher. Also, unplug the electrical cable for the dishwasher, and for extra measure, you can even turn off the circuit breaker as well. Step 2. On the bottom of the dishwasher, you will find 2 screws that are holding this cover. Remove both screws and you will be able to remove the cover. Mine looks very disgusting. Step 3. Open the dishwasher and you will see 2 metal brackets screwed into the bottom of the countertop. Remove them both. Step 4. Under the dishwasher where the cover was, you will find a small electrical enclosure that is secured by 1 screw. Use a screwdriver or a drill and remove that screw. Inside, you will find a wire cable connected to the dishwasher. Disconnect the wire nuts and use a screwdriver to disconnect the ground wire from the enclosure. There's also this nut that holds the cable attached to the enclosure. Remove that and pull the cable out. If you know what the name of the nut is, leave a comment below. Step 5. Remove the pipe or hose that is connected to the dishwasher. Mine is on the left side and unfortunately, mine is hard piped. I used a wrench to get it started and then make sure to have a towel underneath before you remove it by hand. Step 6. Open the door and slowly try to wiggle the dishwasher out from under the cabinet. You will not be able to remove it all the way just yet, as you will need to remove the drain hose. As you can see, this is where we removed the cable, and this is where the water supply was connected. Now we need to remove this drain hose. Get an empty container ready and a pair of pliers and remove the hose clamp. Once you pull the drain hoses apart, you will need to drain each hose into the container as much as possible to avoid a big wet mess. Next, take a vacuum and clean up the area where the dishwasher was before. This will make the installation a lot easier as there won't be any debris in the way when you're installing the new dishwasher. Step 7. Unbox your new dishwasher. I ended up getting this stainless steel Frigidaire 24-inch dishwasher with the front built-in controls. I'll have links in the description and tagged in this video as well. The very first thing I noticed, comparing my old one and this new one, is how thin and cheap the insulation is on this dishwasher. Look at the difference in that thickness. You will also need to purchase a universal dishwasher supply line kit, which has necessary fittings to make sure your dishwasher is hooked up right. And here's what the new dishwasher looks like. So first things first, you'll have to remove the bottom panel of the dishwasher. As you can see, this one's plastic as well. They just don't make appliances like they used to. Under there, you will find an electrical box that is held by a Torx screw. Go ahead and remove it. I first used a drill to get it started, then I used a screwdriver. I also used the hex bit instead of a Torx. So because this hose is a compression fitting, I ended up putting an old brass fitting back so that I have some threads on there for an adapter. But first, I used a rag to clean it up. Then I made sure I had the right fittings first and I put on some Teflon on the threads and put the adapter on. I used an adjustable wrench to make sure it was nice and tight. Next, I was able to bend the hard pipe a bit out of the way and attach the hose to that adapter fitting. On the other end of the hose, I put this elbow fitting that I'll be attaching to the dishwasher. Next, you will need to take the hose clamp from the old drain hose and put it on the dishwasher hose. Then install the drain hose that is going to the sink and use pliers to put the clamp back on. Do a quick pull to make sure it's nice and tight and not going anywhere. And here's what it looks like all connected. Next, run the supply hose to the front where it will be plugged into the dishwasher. Use your fingers and attach the hose to the dishwasher by screwing it on clockwise. Tighten as tight as you can by hand without damaging the plastic fitting. Next, attach your old wire cable through this metal hole and put the metal ring on to hold the cable in place. Tighten the ring. Loosen the ground screw and attach your ground wire to it. I have attached the white wire to white wire, black wire to black, and ground to the ground screw. Next, I put the metal cover back on to hide the wire connections. Then I pushed the dishwasher all the way into place and I noticed that the brackets are a little bit far from the bottom of the countertop. So I took a ratchet wrench and made adjustments on the feet to increase the height of the dishwasher. Then I screwed the brackets into the bottom of the countertop to ensure the dishwasher wasn't going to move anywhere. Next, I screwed in the plastic cover at the bottom of the dishwasher and it's also held by 2 screws. Then I plugged in the dishwasher, turned on the circuit breaker, opened the water supply valve, and finally I opened the dishwasher and got rid of all the plastic labels and whatnot inside. I peeled the protective cover and it's all set. Check out how I replaced my garbage disposal next.